So we've been up in Flagstaff for the past 3 weeks, and so we haven't been back to my mother-in-law's house, but my sister-in-law has been working on it. And so I thought I'd give an update on what it looks like. This is in the garage. I hope all those cabinets are empty, but I'm not sure. Let's see, it says empty, so well, there's a few things in there, but this was the major problem in the garage because all the old decorations for every holiday and her old school teacher files were here. We came down to see if there was anything we could do to help because the thrift store truck is going to come tomorrow. In the utility room, the washer and dryer are gone, and everything that was over here, I imagine that's going to stay that wash tub. So the utility room is in good shape, and pretty much just odds and ends in the hall bathroom or the guest bathroom. I think most of these cabinets are empty. One of the grandchildren is coming over 4th of July, and I think she's taking some of the furniture and the dishes and stuff. And everything in here should be empty. I keep knocking that over. I'm not used to Maggie's water being there. Still have furniture in here. I don't know if somebody's taking this or not. We've got boxes and stuff in here. I think a lot of this is going to the thrift store. This stuff is she's trying to sell on Facebook Marketplace, I guess. Still got that there, but I think most of these things are empty. Not sure what's happening with this. There's a lot of it that's going to a storage locker that my sister-in-law has rented because not all of her kids are ready to take their stuff, and she still has a lot of paperwork to go through. And this is the living room. Still some big pieces of furniture in here. I know this is my sister-in-law's pile here. This is mostly photo albums that they're gonna go through. And we still have the couch and the mirror, and that box is my granddaughter's. It's art supplies. We did get rid of the dining room table, I see, that went with that cabinet, but no, I don't know why we still have the cabinet. This is the headboard from the master bedroom. Lots of stuff in here. The bed frame from the master bedroom. Not sure who's taking that. There's signs all over the trash pile. This one is kind of rickety. I think this is all going to the thrift store tomorrow. There's still a few things in that closet. And this room, we have a professional cleaning company coming in before it goes up on the market, and a professional landscaper to cut back the trees and bushes. But you can see there was a lot of deferred maintenance. But we're not asking as much as what some other houses in the neighborhood would go for, although there's a pool and not a lot of them have pools, so we're hoping that somebody will want a fixer-upper. It would cost a lot of money for us. I've got a shadow here to fix this house up to make it more desirable to people, and neither one of us families has the time or the energy to do that. And the house was paid for, so anything that they get is pure profit. I think knew they paid $160,000 for it 30 years ago. So anything you get for it from it is profit. I think my sister-in-law has kids that want dressers. There's still files in there, but I think she has to go through it, so I think this is all going to her storage locker. And that dresser, I think one of the kids wants. I think my son got all of his out of here, and all of our stuff that we took is in my son's garage. So this is pretty much cleaned out. It just needs to be cleaned by the cleaning company. What are you doing in the closet? I am really surprised that that is right there by the door. I wonder how many times my father-in-law hit his head on that when he was alive. And the panting noise you're hearing is Maggie. She does not like 102-degree weather. The AC was off when we came in. And outside, there's the pool. Obviously people have been using the pool because I see swimsuits hanging over the showers and there's pool toys. So I'm assuming that maybe the grandkids have been coming over here, or my sister-in-law, and using the pool. So this is the status of the house now. And it's supposed to go up on the market on the 14th, but I know my sister-in-law has a business to run, and she also is not necessarily getting a lot of help. She's also taking care of her mother-in-law, who lives with her, and so I think she's got her hands full. But this is what it looks like.